Let me open up this conversation. I have Major Mohd Ali Shah joining us on the broadcast. Major Shah, if you could tell us a little bit about what exactly you think is happening in China at this point. Now, earlier, of course, we discussed that there were several protests, there were similar banners that were put up, but China took those down, they stifled voices, but now we're seeing that they cannot shut this revolt down, an iconic image that has come forward, just like Tiananmen.
Absolutely, Aarti. You know, Aarti, the frustration level of the normal public in China is now going beyond the saturation point. That is why there are placards of Xi Jinping an idiot. And I personally would say, rightly so, why not? So in the frustration levels with many growing, it's growing completely. And, you know, they're very of snap lockdown, lengthy quarantines, and mass testing campaigns. Now, in fact, very interestingly, a deadly fire which on Thursday in Urumqi, the capital city of northwest China's the Xinjiang region, it had broken out. Now, it has become a fresh catalyst for public anger. Now, people are angry on that as well. And now many people are blaming the lockdown and the mismanagement, the way Chinese government, Xi Jinping especially, has gone about in managing China. It's bound to happen. I mean, people would revolt, people would, you cannot suppress them for too long. They will speak up against the regime over there, and they are doing that. And Chinese army and Chinese government were very smart in initially hiding and lying to the world that this has not happened. They were blaming the US army. They had very smartly blocked the passage to Beijing. But it was open. People were allowed, the infected people with COVID-19 were allowed to travel all over the world and go around infecting people. Now, Shanghai has recently reported 16 symptomatic and 128 asymptomatic COVID cases.
Right.
Now, the symptomatic, fine. What about the asymptomatic? They will be allowed to roam around, but they would be infecting people. So this is the mismanagement which Chinese government has done, and the people are rightly protesting about it. And I see the protests going further. Aarti is going to become a real mad protest, I would say.
Right.